Hey folks, how are you doing today? My name is Ayush and in this video we are going to make this amazing product card design using just HTML and CSS. You must have seen them on the internet, they are on every e-commerce platform. For starting the project you can either clone the repository from my GitHub or start from scratch. By the way, you can grab the repository link from the description box. You can see that I have just written a basic HTML boilerplate with title and basic CSS resets. I have placed some nice colors in the comments, but you can experiment with them if you want. So I have opened this file with the help of live server so that we can see our changes live. We can look that there's a card that is in the center of the page. So what we can do here is that we can create container div which is going to be a card and which we can center with the help of CSS, and this is where all the content of the card is going to be placed. We have the different sizes. Since they are on the same horizontal plane, what I can do is I can wrap them inside a div and each of the size can take a span. Again, I can use the same trick, that is to wrap up this price element and this button inside a wrapper div. So let's see uh, where are we now. Looks like we have added all the HTML. Now it's time to jump on the CSS. Inside the CSS, I've done just a basic CSS resets. Let's first start by writing a default font size of 10 pixels because throughout the page I'm going to use RAM as measuring units and which will be relative to this 10 pixels. Now what I want to do is that I want to assign a fixed width and height to this container. So I will use the width and height property. See that that it is somewhat faded in color and there is some letter spacing too. Let's do that. Now we can move on styling the sizes. Every size is a span element, so we have to style the span element. First thing we can do here is to does the color is a bit of uh, this box shadow, and we have to add some padding, and the color looks a bit off like here, like the color of sneakers. Whenever I am hovering over them, the color and border is changing, but you can see that, and let me zoom it a little bit, that whenever I hover the element is moving out of its place, which we don't want to happen. I will tell you why this is happening, because whenever I am hovering, I am adding an additional 2 pixels to the size of the element. So now the element is 2 pixels wider from both the sides. That is why it is pushing the other element to the right side. So what I can do is I can reduce this padding of 0.7 rem to 0.5 rem, because there is a difference of 0.2 rem, which is 2 pixels. Congratulations, you have made this amazing looking card with just HTML and CSS.